Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are going to be continuing the Let's Play for the Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak, number 2. So then, on the last one, we continued on with the main story for a tiny bit. We ran into and saved a young boy by the name of Luca from some mysterious looking guys, and Van and group discovered that there might be a bit more to the boy, considering that in the suitcase that he carries there with him, there were files and pictures of the Genesee. During a brief conversation with the boy at the inn, we hear that Luca is looking for his missing old man. The group then leaves the kid at the inn with the innkeeper to watch over him, while the group continues to do their investigation gathering. Next stop was Judith's grandmother Dominique to ask her for some help. Grammy then leaves the team with the floor plans for the SURTR buildings that she just casually had on hand because she's just that diesel. But before we headed to the SURTR buildings, there were side quests to complete. The first one was about a young actor friend of Judith's who seemed to be in some stalker problems, but it turned out that he was the actual cause of the stalker problem because he dated a girl who was his fan, and that became sour to the point that she almost took his life, but Van managed to persuade her to not do so, and everything got resolved in a nice way, let's put it that way. The next one was a case of vandalism. In the second quest, the group was tasked to find a graffiti artist who tagged a trade ship in the docks, and we find out that the artist is a young girl by the name of Kisara, who is a stowaway from Northumbria. After handing her over to the ship owner so she can clean off the graffiti and work it off, he then shows his true colors as he wants to use Kisara's talent for art to make a fortune. Van and group intervene and come in to save the day, and Judith even does her Grimcat thing to steal Kisara away and pretty much place a threat to the guy so he does not go after her at any given point. And that is pretty much where we left off. So we're gonna continue on with the main story in a tiny bit. First off, I did say that I'm gonna probably jump into Mehengarten at the beginning of this part and see what was added in the new floor, but as I saw in the comments, it might be a good idea to wait apparently until after the SURTR building raid that we are about to do, because there's gonna be another update. Sure, I'm all for that. If there's gonna be more to the same thing I'm about to do anyway, let's do it then after that. It's more worthwhile to do two things at once than than one after another, right? The other thing, which made me laugh, because I also made a comment about that in the first was it in the first episode? I think it was in the first episode. The snooping around and following people minigame that is literally just pulled from Lost Judgment, but kinda dumbed down even more. yeah, it really just reminds you of Lost Judgment. Hi, dog. Sniffing the butt there? Nice. Well, but yeah, really reminds you of Lost Judgment, but at least from what I've seen in the Let's Play that I was watching of Lost Judgment, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, like you said. It's kinda chill compared to Lost Judgment's. Oof, that was horrendous to watch. Like, holy shit. I'm just happy they removed that for Lost Judgment too. Like, holy shit. Well, they didn't remove them. They just dumbed them down a bit more, or reduced the quantity of them as well, which was nice. But anyway, let's see what's happening here. SURTR. You'd never know it from the outside, but supposedly the place is heavily guarded. Security is part of their business, so we'll have to stay on our toes. Good to go, Judith? Yep, just say the word. Choosing to proceed will cause the main story to advance, you don't say. Yes, we did all the things, begin operation. Alright, gang, let's get this infiltration mission underway. This music. Oh? What is this music? Uh-huh. What's wrong? You see something? Nah, just some condensation on the camera lens. Huh. We'll report it to the chief developer next chance we get. Oh, this is a tune. She's in a tire. Okay, looks like this is the spot. Wow, I didn't expect this floor plan to be so thorough. It even shows where all the air ducts lead. It appears to be a copy from the police's internal investigation, with some additional update details for good measure. Holy shit. Alright, Granny, where the hell did you get this thing? According to this, the security system is being monitored from an office on the 3rd floor. The server room we'll want to access is likely underground, but after all the renovations they've made, the specifics are unclear. So, we've got 2 goals here. Knock out the security and scope out a route to the basement. Speed is the name of the game here. Maybe we can give those new functions you mentioned a trial run, Katre. Oh? You mean the ones I installed in Fio? Yeah? Well, but they can help get the job done. Same goes for our notorious Phantom Thief here. Fair enough. There's no backing down now that Grammy spurred me on. Uh-huh. Zect Arm Branch Office, 3rd floor hallway. Nice shot.
Okay, let's have a look-see.
It's so funny.
Figures. This place is locked down tight.
It's so funny. All of her Grimcat poses, of course, are the same poses she does in her spy movies, because she's literally just doing the same thing there. That's why she's so successful with those roles. Well, and the acting.
Too bad they didn't account for yours truly.
Uh-huh. Jesus Christ. And sleepy.
That's odd. I feel so sleepy all of a sudden.
Good night.
Now to take that security system offline. All clear on my end. How's it going over there, Katra?
Making progress. Hang tight for now. The air duct I sent Fio through has more sensors than I anticipated.
Okay.
Seems a little cramped in there. Can you manage, Fio?
Yes, Katra. It should be traversable in auto mode.
Roger that. I'll let you take the wheel then.
I like how more articulate this drone now is. Oh shit, I actually have to play this. Controlling Fio. Oh, is this gonna be very similar to Mare's thing? Controlling Fio. Use left stick to control. Navigate to the goal without triggering security. R2 to go up and L2 to go down. Okay. Okay, so Ooh. Okay, gonna have to pay attention cause I don't wanna trip this shit. This music is great for an infiltration mission. Anything up there? No. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, what the hell is this shit? Okay. Same thing. Oh, made it.
Underground sector confirmed. Infiltration route identified.
Nice. We've got our in. We got our in. That we do. Via managed to secure just enough space for a human to pass through. Great work. I'll rendezvous with you in the basement. See you there. No time to waste. Let's roll out. About that, Van. There's one more issue. You need to get up. Alright. Bit of a tough climb for you, ain't it? So, you wanna go piggyback or Princess Carrie? Very funny. Now, make like a stool and get on all fours. With Van and Zeros' help, Katra was able to reach the duct and get inside. The pair then worked their way through the route Theo mapped out, arriving safely below ground. Nice. Fucking Van. You wanna go Princess Carrie? Hey, dungeon time. Here we are. Looks like some kind of research and manufacturing zone. Yeah, you can tell it's been heavily renovated. We'll need to watch our step. It seems their automated security systems are still online. Alright, archaisms. Does it sure a sign as any that we're in the right place? Ah, Judith. Nice work earlier. Did you check the other floors just in case? Hey, stick with Grimcat, remember? Anyway, I did a lap through the... Holy music all of a sudden, what the hell was this drop? This got me off guard. Damn. Anyway, I did a lap through the air ducts, but none of the rooms up there fit what we're looking for. In that case, the server room we're after must be somewhere ahead. Almata probably built this place as a hideaway. Chances are Zect Arms is helping themselves to it. Right, and their main terminal should contain a full catalog of this branch's records. Enough twiddling on thumbs then, it's time to get the show on the road! Okay, lead the way, Grimcat.
I'll show you all what the Phantom Thief Grimcat is made of!
You sure are fired up about this.
I think she's just terrified of getting an earful from the old Grimcat if she screws this up.
Let's get in there and win one for the team! Okay?
I think he guessed right. Also, is it just me or is her tail actually... I don't remember from the first one. Her tail is really spinning now. What the hell?
No hostile targets detected.
Okay. Alright, let's see this. I didn't get to see the S-break, so how about we do that? Is it gonna be the absolutely same thing? Cool.
Show on the road.
Oh yeah, it is.
I hope you're ready. Now for the climax. Grim Knight Wall!
Stage expanded.
Alright.
I didn't even break a sweat.
A 5-star performance, Judah.
Looks like some kind of laboratory.
I'm curious about what's inside, but I doubt the main terminal's in there.
Interesting. You guys are commenting on this shit. Okay. I think we're gonna come back to this thing.
Marduk's security robots? Wait, no. There's something different about them.
Uh-huh.
I think these were made by Zect Arms, though they look like rip-offs of the Society's archaisms.
In other words, they have zero integrity, but copying those had to have taken some skill.
Huh.
There!
Got a charge attack right now.
Well, that flop. Okay, Katre, let's see.
Our chance!
Activating skill.
Let's go, Zeros! Lance mode, activate! Digama, driver!
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Nice. Okay, so yeah. These first S-breaks are
Data.
pretty much the same.
Went well, Katra.
Watch out for rain.
Oh, it's a security lock chest. Okay, that's been a while.
Leave it to me.
Okay, 1 minute.
I made it.
There we go.
Things as good as unlocked.
Thank you, Trophy. Flashing Hacker. Alter Aim. Okay, that's a holo core. Swappable, increases healing, arts power, and arts range when boosted. Okay. Just wanna hear it for a split second very quick.
Hollow core aim now online.
Okay, another voice that I'm recognizing immediately. Healing arts crafts HP recovery plus 20%, ATS 12%, ADF 24%, and arts range plus 1. That is pretty good for a caster. Okay. Celestial Bomb, nice. Oh. Oh, security personnel actual. Actual humans. Actual humans, that is different. That is definitely different.
I detect treasure.
You do detect treasure. Break 2.
Modifying your ornament, are you?
I am our 7th. What you gonna do against that?
New shard skill added.
Right, I also have Firestorm, and I need a single thing for that. All right, we went full circle.
There's a way through now.
It is. Thank you, Judith.
I detect treasure.
Oh. Oh, sweet, sweet Sepith. Give. Oh, hello.
Be careful. Engaging enemy.
We can just jump if we act now.
Your turn, Judith.
Oh god, he's back. I just spent 100 and he's back to 55. Damn.
Make it count.
That's how it goes.
Oh shit. Judith's Twilight Kiss is Twilight Kiss 2 now.
Grown a little.
Nice.
Looks like a chest.
There is a chest, but hold on. Hit 2. Okay, that's actually very nice. Who had hit stuff equipped? You. And you, but
Switching to maintenance mode.
you are kind of more important to have better hit value. I just
Switching to
saw...
Maintenance mode.
Okay, I do have EP cut on him. Okay, that's fine. Oh shit, already on the...
This looks like a good spot to rest.
Sure. Alright, let's see who's in here. Did some tiny little tweaking to the orbments very quickly while I was on that thing. That's a server room. That's a very big server room. So, this is the main terminal. Looks awfully extensive. Even more so than I expected. It just might rival the one we have back in the Institute. They need an incredibly talented engineer on staff to get any use out of it, so... Clock's ticking. Ready to do your thing, Katre. I'll get right on it. Theo, Zeros, back me up. Understood. I'm in. Wait, what's this? Looks like a list of custom-made armaments not found in their official lineup. There's some recent orders on here from a certain mafia boss for a needle gun and the mechanized gauntlets. I think you can guess who those two went to. Uh-huh. Yep, those two. The specs weren't just about raising lethality either. These things were developed to be as excruciating for the victim as possible. The results were of exceptional interest and elevated our company's weapons engineering to new heights. That's despicable. So what if Almata's the one who asked for it? They definitely crossed the line. Criminal activity is one thing, but this is on another level entirely. The same applies to their experiments on giving monsters the ability to use shard skills. And here's a report from the unit that participated in the death game in Narasion. I knew there had to be more to that. It turns out their true aim was test data on the nuclear weapon. This place was purchased about 2 months ago. They must have been hoping for more information on that front. After closing the deal, we inspected every nook and cranny of the interior and scrutinized each speck of dust. What a filthy pack of hyenas! I'll tell you one thing, these guys wouldn't think twice about abducting a kid in broad daylight. Any intel on that front, Katre? Give me a moment to check. Oh-ho! I got it. Hold on. This is...
Well, what have we here? A couple of prying rodents?
Oh, hello?
And a bona fide cat burglar to boot.
Oh, this is a new person?
Oh, you'll make an excellent specimen. What was it you called yourself again? Grim Cat? I don't know what you're doing with that spriggan from Edith.
Development Chief... something.
But it won't matter after I have you stripped of that skimpy outfit and plastered all over the morning news.
Ugh! What's with this creep?
I'm guessing she's the one who runs this place.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. If evil, why hot?
Correct. I am Rosalie, head of development at Zect Arms. A pleasure to meet you odious little problem solvers in the flesh.
Hi.
You've hampered our efforts more times than I can count. But even still, it's lovely of you to drop in and visit.
Thanks for having us. Best field trip I've taken in a while.
We've already documented the numerous criminal acts and ethical violations committed by your company.
And we'll see to it that you pay the price for them. Better get your affairs in order.
Oh, it seems you're unacquainted with our code of conduct. I suppose we'll just have to beat it into you. Zect Arms Corporate Policy, Paragraph 4. Submit yourself, mind, body, and soul to Madame Rosalie's research.
Oh god.
As it happens, we have some new products we're preparing to launch. Your contribution as guinea pigs is greatly appreciated.
Oh good. Oh! Oh good.
Power trip doesn't even begin to describe this.
Ain't the time to be making quips, Judith. Keep your head in the game.
We're more than a match for scum like them. Theo, Zeros, prepare for combat.
Alright. Combat time.
Beginning combat test. We're here to take out the trash.
Oh! How funny you would say that.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
How funny you would say that.
Your next experiment.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Here goes.
Give them your all.
Brace yourself. Vandalize rain!
Oh my god.
Our chance!
Our chance indeed. Laplace code, get the shield up.
Activate!
Just in time because all the enemies have crit rounds coming. Ow. Ow.
Now or never.
That was the perfect time for a shield. Alright, Grimcat, let's see. I find it funny that I can revert her out of this form. She's permanently in this because of this whole shtick. Alright.
Criminal, you!
Forgive me, Chief Developer.
Robots are left. Ow. Oh, this guy's still left. Didn't even notice you.
Now's your chance to boost.
Now is my chance to boost and also do this.
Activating skill.
Unleashing full strength! Lance mode, activate! Digama Driver!
Did I just hear the NPC go, what? Well, you know, stuff. Alright, let's do the coin bullet and let's get the attention of them.
Give them your all.
Think fast! Take this!
Nice, also frozen.
Now
Hell
or
yeah.
never.
Go after them.
Ready to roll.
Alright, more ass breaks.
Let's get this show on the road. I hope you're ready. Now for the climax. Grim Knight Wall.
Yeah, he does go, what? Well, what indeed, you got wrecked. Ooh, cast. Nice, times two of them.
How can this be? The numbers were in our favor in every conceivable way.
Your numbers don't have S-breaks.
Did I miscalculate our firepower? No. These simpletons are at fault for using my weapons suboptimally.
Sure.
We weren't about to lose to someone who treats human beings like objects.
What he said. You've got no business playing with people's lives.
Now give it up. You're through.
Uh-oh. Oh, crazy laughter.
Well, well, well. Aren't we pleased with ourselves?
Oh no.
Sorry to say, I always come equipped with a backup plan.
What the hell?
We have a new form of toxic gas in the works.
Oh, good.
Sadly, there's only enough antidote for one person.
Oh, good.
And this button here? Oh, a single press and this entire floor will be fumigated.
Very nice.
So long, you feculent fools.
Feculent?
Have fun writhing in hellish agony.
What insult is that even? Feculent fools? The hell?
I'll have Theo intercept her.
Now, I can get over there faster.
If you're talking about all those hazmats lying around, we already trashed them on the way.
Oh, shit. Hi.
That is to say, they've either been torched or frozen.
Oh.
More would have been a hassle.
I might see what the update to Mehengarten is gonna be.
They've been what?
Yes!
Well, that was hardly satisfying. Though I suppose we shouldn't expect much more from mere lackeys.
It can't be. The church? Here?
You're fucked, ma'am.
Well, if it ain't our two knights in shining armor, the hell brings them around?
The Gralsritter. They came to Calvard during that mess with Almata last year.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, let's go, Celise. Leon, how's it going?
How do you do, everyone? It's been some time. And a special hello to you, Van. That beastly look-alike of yours nearly had you marked for a manhunt.
He still has a bit of beef with Van, huh?
Nothing gets past you guys. But that ain't what you're here about, is it?
Had you quaking there for a bit, huh, Master's pet? You're right, though. We just had a little errand to take care of in the area. Speaking of which, how's about you give us the lowdown on Almata's legacy?
Oh, so that's what you're after.
Yep.
It seems we're all on the same page.
So the Gralsritter managed to sniff us out too. Even Ouroboros' enforcers would struggle to keep up with their stigmas. Oh, they're monsters in every sense of the word. They'd be the specimens of the century.
This woman.
Capture them.
Ma'am, I don't think you understand how boned you are right now.
I hate to resort to this, but I'm in no position to be picky. You might want to brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God.
Say what?
Say what, indeed?
Oh? Still have some fight in you, do we?
This will not work. Or will it? She booked it so fast.
Passageway? I can't believe we let that happen.
Actually, wait, did the switch just trigger the door?
That Poindexter's one crafty bastard. Get your ass out here, you little shit!
Oh my God.
That door looks sturdy as anything. I doubt it'll budge.
Right you are! This beauty is made out of a specially crafted super alloy developed by the Society.
I'm gonna say Celise is probably gonna melt the thing.
It'll take a good long while before even you can brute force your way through. By then, I'll have reactivated the security system, deployed our entire arsenal, and...
Well, she may have slipped away this time, but there's more than one way to serve her just dessert.
Shall we clear out their files before heading out? We already have all the copies we need.
They lost interest.
That's all. It'd be a disservice to the world just leaving them behind.
Huh? What are you guys yammering on about?
Oh, I see. There's no shortage of evidence in here. This is particularly inhumane, even in the eyes of the church.
Just a minute. What are you doing with my servers?
Well, you left them in there.
Listen here. That research data is the heart and soul of our company. Peruse it at your leisure. All I ask is that you be delicate.
Nope.
Oh, look at this. Their servers at headquarters are pulling backups from this branch via the orbital net.
Oh boy.
We may as well delete them too while we're at it.
Rip.
Didn't realize you were familiar with the Kitty Engine's admin mode, Catra.
Reset gave me a crash course. Ren and Essie offered some pointers during last year's incident, too. The servers at Zekdarm's headquarters will be secure, but I should be able to make do with the same software from way back when. Theo, initiate automated hacking.
Understood, Catra.
Looks like you've got it all taken care of.
Wow, this kid really knows his stuff. I guess if they give you an ARG, you might as well go the whole selge.
It's not as if our little malefactor will raise a hand to stop you, now that she's cut and run.
No, hold on! Our blood, sweat, and tears went into putting those together!
Uh-huh, great.
Oh, all the research we stole! All the back alley lowlives we experimented on!
You're not making a case for yourself.
Surely, this is only a bluff, huh? You'd never do something so hasty as...
And delete.
First firewall bypassed. Commencing hacking on second firewall. Analyzing security protocols. 3%, 6%, 10%.
Let's reroute some additional power from this terminal. Kitty Engine, engage. Take no prisoners.
My hard work. 6 years of my life. All for nothing.
Well, if we'd have...
Please. Leave my precious data alone.
Jesus. And gone. Zekdarm's headquarters experienced a major server crash that day, losing a considerable amount of data in the process. A packet of evidence attesting their illegal activities was then delivered to both the police and the Bracer Guild. Although Rosalie, their chief developer, managed to escape, the company itself had been dealt a critical blow. Get wrecked. Oh, nice. Your company's dirty little... Nice. Calling card. Well, rip. Alright. The following morning. The police got a card from Grimcat too. Now let us investigate the premises. I'm sorry, but all of the doors to the building are locked. None of the staff has shown up either, so I'm afraid my hands are tied. Sneaky bastards. Fine. I'll just get a warrant and face my way in. Should have gone with a warrant immediately. Well, we finally got the intel we need to make some headway. You sure you don't mind throwing your lot in with us again? Yeah, it's cool. You guys beat us to the punch anyway. Didn't realize your crew was gunning after the legacy too, though. It's not so much that we want it for ourselves. We're more keen on what it actually is. Right now, it feels like it could be anything. A stash of Mira, drugs, heavy weapons. Frankly, nothing is off the table. That's all the more reason to verify what we're dealing with. It seems we share a general understanding, then? Our goal, in essence, is to assess the situation, determine whether this legacy is an artifact, and, in the case that it is, recover it. So long as that goal remains unimpeded, whatever you do is of no import to us. No reason we can't join forces then, at least until we actually find a thing. Artifacts may mean jack to us anyway, so yeah. You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours. Now that we've settled that, let's cut to the chase. I've been shifting through the files from Zektarm's server. And so far, this is the best lead I've got. Robin Glasgow. Must be our report on Lucas Pops. Right. Evidently they were investigating him in great detail. As for why, well, see for yourself. Robin Glasgow, 43, male, born to and raised by an impoverished family in Messeldom. Robin spent his teenager years doing lackey work before eventually becoming an errand boy to a prolific drug dealer. In the year 1182, he joined up with Almata, a newly formed mafia organization, where he would then be placed in charge of procurement and logistics. Evidence points to Almata's executives maintaining direct contact with Robin after establishing their base of operations. Despite his low rank, Robin avoided the purge that followed the unseating of Almata's original leader by Gerard Dantes. It is believed that he has earned a place of trust as a long-standing veteran within the organization. Robin's family remains unaware of his true occupation, as even his wife is fully convinced that he works as a day laborer. Jesus. With almost the entirety of Almata's membership exposed, he is presently considered the last of their members still at large. I didn't realize we were dealing with someone so close to the Mafia's core. That explains why Zektarms is on the hunt for him. He's one of Almata's last dangling threads, and their supply specialist on top of that. If anyone's got the dirt on the legacy, it's this guy. And the quickest way to get it is to smoke him out and grill him. Zektarms had the same thought, I imagine. There's also another report on here that caught my eye. Our comprehensive analysis has led us to something known as the Crimson Fragment, a component that Almata referred to as the final key. From what we can gather, this Crimson Fragment is part of Almata's legacy, and there is a strong possibility that Robin Glasgow is currently in possession of it. Its moniker suggests that it may be an artifact, but chief developer Rosalie seems to have other ideas. The Crimson Fragment, and they called it the final key? If it weren't for this report, I'd think it was made up. Oh yeah, this thing's the real deal, and with a name like that, it's got artifact written all over it. The likelihood is high, to be sure. But suppose their hypothesis holds water and this Robin Glasgow truly did make off with it. What are the odds of him sticking around in Messeldom? It's certainly plausible that he fled for good. But at the same time, he has roots here, and concealment seems to be a forte of his. Don't forget Zektarms either. They've been skulking in and around town, probing every place they can think of. Maybe he couldn't bear to leave his family behind? That line up with Luca's story, but something about this is nagging at me. Long story short, our next step is to track this man down. It'll be tricky though, with how long he's dodged the guild and the police. True as that may be, Zektarms did keep tabs on the spots they knew he frequented. There must be a safe house or hidden passage somewhere around here, around one of them. They wouldn't have been combing their way through the city otherwise. Nice find, Katre. I'll save us some effort. Park Heights, Messeldom Chapel, Stowe & Co., Laka Public Baths, Exeter Cinemas, Northern Sea, okay, all the places throughout the city. All canals and other water courses, all paths between any of the above. Sheesh! Make it longer, why don't ya? They sure didn't narrow it down. Taking these off one by one will take forever and a half. Nothing for it. We're obliged to lend our aid. Oh, but you needn't strain yourself, sillies. Clairvoyance isn't exactly your strong suit after all. Hey, I can do it no problem when the chips are down. Still, you do have more practice than me, so fine. I'll let you feel that part. You're talking about the power you pulled out during last year's incident, right? Are you sure they'll come in handy here? Well, strictly speaking, its intended use is detecting spiritual presences. However, it should prove sufficient for identifying hidden rooms or passageways. That's one nifty little trick. It sounds similar to a shard search, only on a much broader scale. We can make use of Theo and Zeros' scanners too. Let's split up and see where what we uncover. Oh? Since Leon's clairvoyance could cover more ground, he and Celise opted to focus on the larger structures. Meanwhile, everybody else. In the meantime, Van and company branched out, inspecting a wide variety of locations with the help of Theo and Zeros. Meanwhile, Van just sniffing the air out. Eventually... Oh? Is it snowing? What is happening? Oh yeah, I think it is. We're down to our final candidate. That would be Club Barracuda over in the back streets. Oh yeah, the one that's underground. Funny, I didn't pick up on any hidden routes in there yesterday. Hey, if it was that easy, it wouldn't be hidden. Well, come on, let's get in there and scope the place out. We may want to ensure we're prepared first, now that our search is nearing a close. Good idea. If something does turn up, we could be in there for a while. Actually, if it's okay with you guys, can we go see how the shoot is coming along? God, he was running off on another one of his wild tangents yesterday evening. So I want to check if things are going smoothly for Nina and the others. I'm a little curious myself. We did assist with the production in a way. Works for me. Let's swing by for a bit before heading down to the club.
Oh, look! Snow.
I suppose we're in for a cold front then. Hope it doesn't start to accumulate too much.
I, for one, happen to find the snow to be quite pleasant.
Yeah, I guess it ain't so bad.
Oh my god, her portrait, hold on. I just noticed. What is your portrait, ma'am? Holy gremlin powers. What is this? What is this? This is a face. Oh, she's coming to wreck your ass. Meanwhile, elegance. What is this face? What the fuck? Okay, what do you come with? Also, holy shit, they're playable. Holy shit, they're playable. Fiamma Midgard. Physical. S+. Targets LL. Burn strong. Summons forth a giant flame serpent that burns enemies to cinder. Yes! Grand Serpent. Also physical, targets in a line, medium line, burn as well. Uses a swarm of burning blades to cut down all foes in its path. Jesus Christ. SURTR's Judgment. Holy hell. Short cone M, burn defense down. Damn. Decimates foes with a sword enveloped in flame. And Ogun Orisha. Magical ability, self-target, large circle. Burn and damage up. Uses the power of fire to strengthen the user and attack foes. Holy. And now for the absolute opposite. NIFLHEIM. They're an amazing duo. I love it. Fucking hell. Okay. NIFLHEIM, magic. Okay, yeah, right. His S-card is magical. Targets LL size. Freeze strong. Summons a permafrost that freezes all foes. Magical ability Frigid Pain. Large Circle Freeze. Uses a swarm of frozen blades to cut down all foes in its path. Jellicide? Physical. Short Cone M Freeze A resistance down. Creates a thin blade of ice that tears frozen foes asunder. And Licorice Radiata. Magic. Line M. Freeze and Death Blow. Red Tinted... That is... The Death Blow doesn't... Huh. Either it's a typo or they forgot to put it there, but usually skills with Death Blow have like a low, medium, or high probability to them. Like, similar to Freeze. But it just says Death Blow. It can't be permanently guaranteed. There has to be... It probably has to be counteracted with, like, natural resistances to Death Blow. Because that would be stupidly overpowered. And bosses have resistance to Death Blow anyway. Red Tinted Ice Blades that destroy all foes in their path. Okay. Well. I mean, I have to have them on the main team now. You're so
Leave it to me.
Tall. Jesus. Are you taller than Van? Almost. I think he is actually taller than Van. What the fuck? Also, I forgot. Hold on. What do you come with equipped? Oh, you're pretty empty. Gonna have to give you some quartz. Of course, she's physically built. Defense, HP, action, quartzes to go faster, break. Yeah. And you're gonna be magically built. What's your... Actually, yeah, what's your arts? 265 and hers 232, but 330 attack power and his is 287. Yeah, he is magical, she's physical. That's very obvious. Also, what does this say? The 11th Dominion of the Septian Church's SURTR branch. He fights with a Templar sword, modeled after a rapier, and pierces his foes' vitals with expert precision. The 4th Dominion of the Septian Church's SURTR branch. She wields a Templar sword that's almost as tall as she is, crushing her foes with reckless assault. Good lord. Okay, so they want us to go down to the pier. That's currently the main mission to do that, but I'm gonna go through the city first before hitting the pier, because everybody updated, so let's do a speed run of that. Also, sub-story, or a sub-story. Played too much Yakuza recently. Quest. The graffiti she drew, seeing it in daylight like this gives it a whole different punch. It's a fair bit more artistic than what I usually see. Whoever that has style, yeah, I like it. Hey, approved by the Gralsritter. Damn. Kids? I wonder if Jed's okay. We don't even know if this spriggan person is real. Oh, did you kids post a... Wow. Don't worry, we just have to keep believing. I'm sure they'll come find us if we wait long enough. Did he just say spriggan? Maybe I should check the bulletin boards. Holy, the kids have a quest. I was wondering if you're gonna be looking for the kid. But given the circumstances, there's no doubt that something questionable is going on. Shouldn't we be the ones to act? If not now, when? Talking probably about Jed? I never imagined things would come to this point. If only we'd gone to speak with them sooner. But even so, what exactly happened? The church cannot level accusations without so much as a shred of evidence. Huh. Wonder what this is about.
Adios be with us.
You two are from the Congregation for the Sacraments. I was present for your investigation immediately following Almata's demise. For you to be here again must mean that circumstances have taken a turn once more. Might there be a new threat poised to beset us? If so, then I can only leave it to you. While I do have my position in the Congregation for Divine Worship to consider, ADOs would not wish for us to be at odds in such times as these. I had the same thought last year, but you being so quick on the uptake saves us a lot of trouble, Father. We shall avail ourselves of your blessing and act freely in that case. Wow, that was a neat little detail. Oh no, oh no, what is happening here? Mr. Butcher passed out drinking till dawn again. Get up already, would you? Don't you have a job to get to today? No use. Can't move. Just let me sleep it off some more. Well, not much we can do about him. If it weren't for me and Dad, he'd probably end up in a ditch somewhere. As crazy as it sounds, the two of us have dealt with this sort of thing so many times that it doesn't even bother me anymore. Jesus. Okay, nothing new on that. To be honest, I don't really mind getting mixed up with the people of Messeldam, even when it means having to play caretaker like this. I do want to travel in the near future, maybe wander around a while and train my skills the way my dad did. But whether I inherit this place or start my own, I'll probably end up settling back down in the city when all's said and done. Well, that's a career plan. Oh, you're running a few new faces this time. Guess it means the work's only just beginning. What my guests are up to is their own business. But don't overdo it out there, alright? I'm not looking to get mixed up with something that'll keep me up at night. I can overlook the smaller details. Anything that'll keep me up at night, though, is a different story. This may just be the very word in me talking, but don't get too carried away out there, alright?
Sure.
Sure. Oh hey, stop. Another day of good old-fashioned work ahead. The people I believe that deliver to are the type I never get a chance to talk with back when I was a street punk. That's what keeps this job fresh. I get as much out of it as I put in. That's a way to look at delivery jobs. Who? Brazier Kirchheim. Okay, that's a German-sounding name. I see. Given the circumstances, it won't be long before the police raid the Zektarm's branch. Okay, I was looking at these two, but no, these are just random jobbers for the bracers, okay. The issue here is that Zektarms was searching for something that Almata had left behind. In which case, we have an obligation to follow up. Right, any business the guild left unfinished is our responsibility to solve. It'll really give us an edge having you here to help, Kirchheim. Don't deserve your acclaim. Not when I couldn't even protect Evan. Right, it's this guy. Okay. Having said that, the best way to ensure he can rest in peace is to put an end to Almata once and for all. This guy's the bracer from Erasion that Almata did a number on last year. It's great to see him back in the field. What's not so great though, is that the bracers are starting to catch on. We better pick up the pace. Interesting. Right, I forgot. This is the dude that got literally beaten to shit and barely survived. There must be a reason why whatever the Mafia left behind hasn't surfaced at all this time. Chances are that someone has been keeping it hidden. Our task is to secure that individual. We will put an end to Almata once and for all. I swear it on my name as a bracer. Okay, dude.
What a pretty canal.
What a pretty canal. Mr. Filenkov stopped by just a little while ago. He pointed out some aspects of my pieces that even I hadn't noticed before. I've always worried that I haven't been able to achieve the same overall level of beauty found in my grandfather's work. But Mr. Filenkov said that as far as detailed shaping goes, the artistry in my pieces already stands out to that of my grandfather's. It's a little pathetic that I needed someone else to tell me that, but now that he has, I'm feeling more confident about keeping this tradition alive. Alright, that's all of the plugins. All of them bought. This reminds me, do you actually have... Yeah, okay, he doesn't have... he doesn't have equipment for these two. But these two don't have this stuff equipped now, do they? Oh yeah, and they also need gear. I can sort this out later in Mayhengarten. Okay.
Hope to see you again.
Look, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Oh dear, what do we do about that child? Perhaps I was being a bit too forward. Even so, this can't be allowed to continue. Hmm? Ah, don't mind me. I'm simply musing over a little personal business. Our morning baths are ready to go, so feel free to head in whenever you like. Do you think something happened? That's how it sounds. Doesn't seem like she's put on a 4 SPG though. Let's just keep this in the back of our minds and stay out of it for now. Ha! Very interesting. Foreshadowing for a quest later. Anyway. My apologies. I've had a few things on my mind. It's nothing you need to be concerned about. Now go on. Have yourselves a bath. Oh, we will.
Nothing beats a hot bath on a...
Oh, we will. Fan service. The way he's sitting. That is some posture.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
She says nothing. She's sleeping.
It's so nice and warm in here.
Oh, Katre. Why do you have to be solo? Always.
On top of the world.
Come see us again.
Sure. Okay. Just gonna check that out over there. Oh, it's the fishing duo. Oh, wait, not fishing duo, it's Kyle. Everything okay, Makino? You look pretty bushed. It's because Shannon and I stayed up last night. She's still snoozing away in our room. I couldn't have woken her up with a jackhammer. Well, as long as you had a good time. Long trips like these are meant to be enjoyed. Catching that fish we were after took everything out of us yesterday. I think we can afford to give ourselves a break. True, it might be fun to just wander around town and take in the sights. I'm curious about that movie they're filming too. Maybe they won't care if we get a watch from a distance. Oh hey man, you guys are headed hard at work pretty early today. I don't remember seeing those two in the church clothes yesterday. They off to a costume party. Costume? I'm a full-on bona fide sister brother. It's kind of a long story. Fair enough. Anyway, here's something to help unwind if you get a moment to spare. He's gonna give me fish bait! Kyle, you're the best. This is fishing bait, right? Thank you very much. Doesn't look like Shannon's getting out of bed anytime soon. She was so excited to see how that movie shoot's coming along too. I'll try slapping her awake again, once I'm all fished out, that is. Come to think of it, most people would probably enjoy shopping and sightseeing more than fishing. Guess that makes us a couple of odd ducks, huh? Uh-huh. Well...
It's fishing time!
Let's see what I can get.
Oh, I just noticed she can fish. Oh. Hold on.
Is some kind of joke?
It's not. Hold on. Sorry, I was taken aback. Hold on. Because I saw it in here. Yeah, it stamps the person who was fishing onto this thing. And yes, every single fish has an A rank.
And that's how it's done.
Damn. Only C? Okay. That's enough fishing. Okay, don't trigger the movie shoot. I see people. It was so chilly this morning that we even had a bit of snow. Winter should be over soon though, now that it's already February. How funny, it actually is February right now. Once March rolls in, the oceans will warm up, causing the fish to cycle out with the seasons. So make sure to enjoy the winter delicacies of the Northern Sea while you can. We hope to see you again in the spring too. Uh-huh. Okay, you don't have an updated text? Okay, don't walk into that. Out of all the films releasing soon, I've got the highest hopes for my Casablanca. I hear it's a masterclass in subtly portraying conflict and emotional drifting between two young ladies.
Please silence your phone.
Or you're telling me this is a Yuri movie. I mean... Anyway. As I'm sure you know, Salvatore Godi is currently shooting for a collaborative work with Leslie Lam. It's said that director Lam will soon be traveling to a far-flung location to film his share of the scenes. Apparently, Miss Nina Fenley will be accompanying him at the time. I can hardly wait to see how the finished product turns out. Alright.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Director Gotti and the cast have been out there filming since early morning. Seeing them pour their passion into every take from up close has me twice as excited for the finished product. There's so many movies coming out this year that I want to watch. But the one that tops my list is none other than the collab Director Gotti is working on right this moment.
Thank you for your visit today.
Okay, same text. Thank you. Watch movie. Ah, shit, we can't! Okay. No time to watch movies this time, sadly. Alright. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, these two are here. Why is he so out of breath? So sleepy. Staying at the theater till the sun comes up will do that, though. What I don't understand is how you still have so much energy, Miss Kokona. My first movie night in forever. Cafes galore. This is exactly what I've been needing. Oh god, the woman is on caffeine. Oh no. Miss Kokona? I had to bring this up again, but what made you so set on gathering material for an underground arc? Bravely Legends is a comic about passion and taking the high road. It doesn't have anything to do with society's dark side. That's not true at all. You see, right. I was going to have an evil shadow version of Akira emerge from inside him. After that, Akira loses his memory and washes up on the outskirts of the criminal world. Am I tripping? I haven't played the Ys games. Like, I've played only literally a handful. The first, second one, Origins. I'm trying to think. Yeah, actually only those three. But for some stupid reason, what she just said, that sounds like an Ys plot. Is it? Wait. Maybe it actually is. I know some of the game's premises. It might be the premise of Monstrum Nox? Maybe? Anyway. Miss Kokona. What an incredible twist. Your imagination knows no bounds. Please, forgive me for adopting your superior mind. I'll consider it. Doesn't take much to fool him, huh?
Thank you for your visit.
The poor guy. You know what? I'm tired of drawing all these characters. Maybe it's time to retire them. But what? Akira has forgotten both friends and foes alike. From now on, his sole companion will be a new addition to the cast. Ponkichi the dog? Ponkichi the dog. What? Drawing battle scenes is such a drag too. I'll just turn it all into a card game instead. Oh no! What? What is happening? These two have a lot of plot going on in this edition of the game. If this keeps up, I'll just land right back into the same hell as before. Nothing but drifting and drawing around the clock. I've got to figure out a way to talk Cronin into loosening my collar. What the fuck? The guy's just losing his mind. I am the reincarnation of the great artist Aramis, and I say the city is a festering pile of shit. Whoa, what's with this old dude? Come on, man, let's save ourselves the hassle and scram. Yeah, no, hold on a sec. I think I've seen this guy somewhere before. Isn't he the one... Isn't he the one those finance magazines called the real estate mogul of Messeldam way back when? Billingham or something? Ah, okay, makes sense why he's so bitter now. Okay. Huh? Real estate? Never heard of it. I live in a republic. What the fuck? Do you suppose he really was a wealthy relator once? Beats me. That old man's past is between him and Adios now. Still, when people in high places fall, they tend to fall hard. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Oh yeah. And just who are you supposed to be? You look a bit like my 104th son from my dreams last night. Or maybe not. Okay. A bit confusing when I'm in controlling Celise here, but that was supposed to be towards Van. Anyway. It's been a long time since I last had a good client, let alone one worth using my body for. Oh, Jesus. Even I've got my pride after all. One doesn't climb this high up in a nightlife ladder by having low standards. I make the call on which customers accompany. That's just my style, I suppose. Aha.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Sounds like we've got a disturbance going on down the way. The first major one since those Almata goons left the scene. If folks start getting jumpy about this, my downer gummies can really clean up. Maybe I should stock up on some apple-flavored ones and get ahead of the game. Please don't. You will, but please don't. Interesting. Uh-huh. Hi, bud. Huh. Amada's former headquarters appears to be frantic with police activity right now. Though the details are unknown to me, I will stand ready to dust off my bouncer hat at a moment's notice. Protecting this establishment, after all, is one of the terms of my contract. Okay, same. Goodness me, we just had a member of the police department burst in and conduct a search. The gal. Not once have their numerous raids on our establishment turned anything up. Perhaps they've a bit too much free time on their hands. There have been arrests made among our clientele, I'll concede, but that in itself is no felony on our part. Uh-huh. How are you doing? Whew. I went on such a wild spree that before I knew it the sun was up. Better cook up an excuse for coming home so late. No, wait, if I was here the whole night though, through... the spice charges by the hour, I don't even want to see the bill. Don't leave then. I'm scheduled to dance in the PM. Until then, I can pretty much do whatever I want. Working at this club can be surprisingly cushy in that way, so I don't hate it, even with the owner being the way he is. That's why I turned Mistress down when she invited me to go and stay with her in Edith. I just hope it didn't hurt her feelings. Hey pal, you know a fella looking to blow off some steam? A gal searching for a night gig? Just send him my way. I can hook him up with fine establishments of all kinds. Hold the phone, you there, little Miss Carrot Top. What did you just call me? Oh dear, this won't end well. That toned petite frame, those chiseled facial features, that saucy look in your eyes. And you're with the church? Even better, a gal like yourself just screams low supply. I demand. Ha! What the fuck? Is he gonna die now, or is she gonna go along with this? Don't suppose I could talk you into a career change. Bastard. Oogling me was bad enough, but pointing out all my insecurities, where the hell do you get off? Flap those filthy lips one more time and I'll weld them shut. Maybe it'll burn off some rotten tumor you call a personality. That Spitfire's making my blood curdle. Goodness me, she has yet to acclimate herself to such uncouth individuals as this. Simmer down now, Celise. Pay the man no mind. This lowlife sure is fearless, though. Even after clocking her as a woman of the cloth, he still tried to shoot his shot. Because some fools really do rush in where angels fear to thread. Jesus Christ. I ain't about to let that little loss of composure get me down, none. Guts are a must in this business, whether you're soliciting middle-aged thoughts to fill the clubs or delinquent girls to staff them. Good for you. Good for you.
Okay.
Oh god, a standoff. Illegal experimentation. How could we let such a nefarious company dig its claws into our city? I've already contacted Messeland PD. We need to mount a raid on this place one way or another. Damn it. Even if their staff is in hiding, searching the premises is bound to turn up a mountain of evidence. I've already contacted Inspector Desvani. All we need now is a warrant. This tinderbox of a company isn't getting off scot-free on my watch. Look at you do work! Like I said, my hands are tied. I couldn't even tell you one thing about this company. I get that this is an official investigation and all, but that's no reason to pin the blame on me. Give the man some breathing room. Hey, that's interesting over there. Hold on. Today's task is to... Oh, look at you being sober. Today's task is to load up the products that are being exported. But first I have to check them. There have been a lot of people on our backs lately. That's why we gotta verify things on our end too. Detailed work like this isn't exactly to my taste though. Guess I'll have to let all this stress out by painting the town red tonight. We're only ever on land for so long after all. God. Being on a crew on a ship that is out for months, I always wonder how that would be. Oh hey, it's that girl from yesterday. Damn, ain't coming off like I hoped. Guess I really do need some kind of special remover. My, what an astounding piece of street art. It'd be a waste for you to erase it all. Nobody asked you, Gramps. Besides, this graffiti isn't supposed to be here. I just sprayed it on like the punk I am. It's kind of a jerk move on my part, so I came back to clean it up. There's a story to be heard here, I take it. Even so, you have a marvelous talent. I was starting to think it, but I'm kinda curious. Would Filenkov take her under his wing and just wander around with her, teaching her all the... God, that graffiti looks cool. Teaching her all about the trade and stuff. That would be an interesting arc for the girl. Have you ever considered redirecting it elsewhere? That may be in your best interest moving forward. Redirecting? Don't act like you know jack about me. My best interest moving forward is for me to decide. Just so you know, I'm what one might call a second-hand salesman. I travel far and wide in search of rare goods. In the same vein, I seek to cherish the connections I form along the way. Won't you allow me to help you, if only for my own satisfaction? As a matter of fact, I have a solvent right here that can get this spray paint off without fuss. The heck? You're getting sketchier by the second. No, this is simply destiny at work. Let's begin by removing this graffiti, shall we? I do have one more proposal for you, but we can save the discussion for later. Quit trying to railroad me. Just who are you anyway? I have quite a bit of luggage, so I came over to board a ship I'll be taking ahead of time. While searching around for it, however, I chanced upon this unexpectedly intriguing girl. The child has no place to call home, by the looks of things. Fate must have willed that we should meet. I only hope my impact on her life is a positive one. Oh, you're definitely gonna take her under your wing, Filenkov. Oh hey, you're those guys from yesterday. About the graffiti, I figured I might as well get rid of it myself. So I'm starting the day off by erasing this piece here. At least that was the plan before this other shady old fart got all up in my business. He's an oddball for sure, but he's also a buddy of mine. I don't think you need to be so cagey with him. Wait, seriously? Huh, maybe I'll take your word for it then. Hey, that just shows that she trusts a group. That is very nice. Okay, one more thing to check out before I go and see what the quest is about, and that's right in here.
Why, hello there.
The air's been getting chillier this morning, but it's nothing we Messeldam locals aren't used to. Now then, time to ready up for good. Hard day of work. If I keep my spirits high, my body temperature sure to follow. I think I'll recommend some slightly warmer apparel to my tourists who come in today. Okay, a friend gone missing. Help. Well, that sounds great. Help. It's been forever since we've seen our friend. Meet us at the church and we'll tell you the rest. Tony and Mina. Looks like there's more. Oh, there's a second one? Ah, monster at the Messeldam branch. At some point during yesterday's chaos, an experiment was released somewhere in Zect Arms branch office's basement level. Specifically, the server room. Clean it up before the police moves in. DL. DL? A monster extermination quest. Looks like it's in the Zect Arms building too. The clan's initials are DL. Do you think it's... Oh, yeah, right. It's gotta be Grammy. Heir to the Phantom Thief's name. Keep distractions in your surroundings to a minimum. Basically, she's telling me I wasn't thorough enough. I see. I guess we can sneak our way back in when we got some free time. Okay. How about we deal with that right now? Because that's kind of like the quicker, easier thing. Looks like all the entrances and exits are blocked off, but all the blockades inside are still unlocked. Alright, as long as we use the ducts, we should be able to reach the server room. Sure. Okay, let's get moving. What in the shit am I looking at? That is a Robo-Bear. Uh-huh. Can I go back? Okay, no. Well, a fearsome foe is prowling around. Exterminate.
There are so many of them. Look out!
This is where you're teaching me about this? I already know. Transforming into Grimcat. Judith's Grimcat craft transforms her into Grimcat during command battles. As a Grimcat, additional elemental damage is added to her normal attacks and crafts. Alright, cool, but I'm interested.
To get the upper hand.
I will, March 7th. Calm down.
Now,
there.
how shall we kill them?
Full boost. Go all out.
Here goes.
Alright, Van, time to take aggro.
Big fist. Big fist. Here goes. Time for the main event! Vandalize Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Okay, that took care of the ads. Ow, ow. Oh, missed, nice. Full armor bear. Okay. Judith.
Now, how shall we kill them?
Holy shit, Cerise.
You will regret that.
Okay, attempt to see your... Actually, do I have enough? I do have enough. Well, considering you're on turn...
Pressure him and move in.
Let's reduce... Wait, what was it again? It was... Okay, yeah.
Get ready to die.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Freeze?
Freeze.
Nice.
Let's make quick work of them.
Alright, let's see the S-craft.
Activating skill.
Sick.
Now, return to dust from whence you came. Bring forth eternal serenity to a world stained with vice.
Holy.
Boost gauge limit raised.
Delise!
Oh yeah, that's a Growls Ritter, alright. Stigma and everything behind him. Okay, let's see. Grand Serpent gives burn. This is for defense down.
Delise!
A flame! Repent, assholes!
Repent, assholes! Hell yeah.
Now or never!
Sadly, do not have enough to do an S-break with her, but whatever.
Initiating skill.
The bear is dead. We'll see that in a minute. I want to see hers. Repent, assholes! Ooh, revelation.
That takes
Nice.
care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Gray and Law. Nice. Okay. Hold on.
Initiating maintenance.
Yeah, this is gonna be good on you, because you have a slot here for it. Just wanna see revelation. Okay. Increases arts range by 1. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, what does your thing give you? 150% EP cost and arts power plus 70. Wait. A hollow core powered by a shy young female AI. Parameters differ from those of the standard model. Of course they do. But more importantly, okay, cast time, Jesus, cast time reduced by 75% and magical damage up by 28%. This is only on 2 stars right now. Alter Lore. Okay, hold on.
Hollow core aim now online.
Alter Aim.
Hollow core Lorraine now activated.
Figured. And she has Alter Carabia. Okay, speaking of, what is yours? Physical damage 28%, critical rate 45% up, damn! And defense and ADF down by 25%. Okay. Alter Carabia. An illegally modified holocore powered by a male AI. Parameters differ from those of standard models. Illegal!
Hollow core aim now online.
Hollow core Karabia initiated.
Alright. Sounds a bit like... Oh god, I can't remember, but kind of vocally reminds me a bit of Agate. Almost. Or someone else. Would kind of fit. Alright, let's see about this quest. Look at him. We're looking for Tony and Mina that put out a request for us. Is that you too? I'm from Arkride Solutions. We got your 4 SPG. Wow, you really showed up. See, I told you it would work. Do you mind if we explain our request? Sure, I'm all ears. Okay, well, the thing is, there's this boy who goes to Sunday school with us. His name is Jed, and he can be a little rough around the edges sometimes. He skips school a bunch, goes into fights with other kids. Definitely sounds like a handful. Yeah, he really is. And no matter how many times the adults yell at him, he never listens. But none of that stuff means he's a bad person, you know? He just has a hard time expressing himself. Anyway, the problem is that Jed's... Well, 3 days ago he stopped coming to school, and we haven't really seen him since. He stopped coming without saying a word to anybody. That's what we think anyway. I know he's got a lot of stuff going on at home, but his dad hasn't reached out to anyone either. Then maybe he really is just skipping school. I don't think so. See, Jed might not like most things, but he does like me and Tony. That's why whenever he skips classes, he still come out to play with us. But it's been 3 whole days since we've seen him. There's gotta be something wrong. I see. Can't blame you for being worried, honestly. Alright, the teachers have also been acting pretty weird today. I think they've been talking about Jed. But whenever we ask about what they're talking about, they just say it's grown-up business and that we don't need to worry about it. How could they even say that to us? Jed's our friend. Anyway, that's why we decided to come to you for help. Can you please figure out what's going on with Jed? Look, I get that you really care about this kid, but I'm not so sure this is a job for a spriggan. You seriously about to turn down a little kid, Arkride? What a shame. This seemed like a wonderful opportunity to witness a spriggan in action for once. Are they all gonna... Come on, Van. I get it, this probably falls more into the guild's bucket, but I'm worried about their friend too. Wow. No pressure, right? This really isn't the kind of job I'd normally take, but it sounds like I'll have my hands full if I don't. Guess there's nothing to it but do it. Ooh, a bit of chaos? We'll take your request. Not sure if it'll be any help though. Awesome! Thank you so much. We'll start by talking to your Sunday school teachers first. Sounds like they know a thing or two about what's happened to Jed. Yeah, I think they were having a meeting about him earlier. Father Krenz and Sister Olga are inside the chapel right now. If you find out anything, let us know as soon as possible. Will do.
Let's get this party started.
Alright, a friend gone missing. Let's see. That's why you two were whispering about something. You're connected to this whole thing. We don't have any proof, Olga. But we can't simply do nothing. I'm going to the police station to file a report. Sorry to interrupt, but we were wondering if we could ask you two a few questions. Oh, yes, of course. What seems to be the problem? Well, you see, I'm a spriggan and we just got a request from a couple of kids that go to Sunday school here. They wanted us to look into where their friend Jed is. They're worried about him. That must have been Tony and Mina. They ask about him every chance they can get. I'm surprised they tried to hire a spriggan though. I mean, no offense, but you should really let the church handle something like this. And I'm not sure how comfortable I feel sharing information on one of our children with a complete stranger. Oh, don't worry, they're the two church people right there off screen right now. Hold on. That's about the reaction I expected, honestly. It's way harder to do this sort of thing in Messeldom than it is in the capital, huh? I mean, practically everyone knows your face back home. I'll vouch for them. They may not look it, but they are actually pretty trustworthy. Although, given Mr. Arkride's exceptionally dubious character, your reaction is understandable. Don't worry, if he does anything that would offend the goddess, we'll make sure he receives due punishments. You really have it out for me, huh? Those robes, are you with the Congregation of Sacraments? Yeah, sorry for barging in on your conversation, but you were just saying something about filing a report. Why not ask these guys for help first? I'm surprised that you place so much trust in them. Personally, I still have my reservations, but, well, maybe this is Adios' will. So, you'll let us handle it? Yes, we would be happy to have your assistance. First, let me explain. As you know, Jed hasn't been to school in 3 days, despite us trying to keep an eye on him. Having heard nothing from the boy, we made a trip to his house this morning to see what was going on. When we did, however, we were surprised to hear that he'd simply never come home in the first place. Sounds like things are worse than we thought, so he's completely missing then? Yes, and yet Jed's father said he had no intention of notifying the authorities. His response to the matter was simply, "I'm sure he'll come back eventually." but after that he also said something to the effect of, he'll be sorry for putting me through all this. Sounds like he doesn't care at all about his son's safety. Talk about a rough home. Yes, we believe it's possible that Jed's being abused. We've witnessed his father get upset with him on several occasions. He occasionally comes into school with injuries as well. Not the kind you expect from fighting with other kids either. Ooh, God, that sucks. Ugh. However, his father claims they're all Jed's doing. He says he gets them while playing because he's so competitive and quick to get into fights with other children. I know we just agreed to take this on, but maybe it's better if we leave this to the police. You think so too? I disagree. Yeah, going to the police is out of the question. For the moment, at least. What are you talking about? That kid could be in serious trouble right now. Look, the cops are going to deal with this one of two ways. Either they send him back to his old man, or they place him in protective custody. Plus, if there's not enough evidence or Jed... Plus, if there is not enough evidence or Jed and his father have conflicting stories, the investigation alone will take months. In other words, any potential resolution would be brought to a standstill, and that would only serve to make things worse for Jed. I suppose that's true. That's why you should let us investigate first. I see what you mean. Huh, didn't think you ever thought that far ahead. It's just... I get why some kids would want to run away from home. Been through my own share of stuff in the past, after all. Oh yeah, you definitely seem like that type. Well, I'm riding your coattails a little on this one, but I agree with you. That said, you're welcome to put in a report with the police, but would you mind waiting a bit? At least until we've had a chance to do our thing. Yes, of course. We understand. I guess our first stop should be Jed's house then. It's the one right by the entrance of the back streets. Please do whatever you can to help him. Sure, we'll go see what we can find. Okay, this must be the place. Yeah, sounds like the dad's going to be a real piece of work though. Don't you think it'll be a little tough to get info from him? There's no way he won't be on guard with us. Yeah, I think it'd be best if we form the plan first. Huh. You're actually starting to sound like a spriggan. This is exactly what I've been looking forward to. Well, first, we should make sure the ones doing the questioning are the least intimidating out of all of us. I've got a voice recorder here too, just in case. Also, I've got a job for Zeros. For Zeros? Well, I guess I don't mind, as long as you actually have a plan. Yeah, I'll take care of it when the time comes. Now, let's get the show on the road. Is he gonna have... Oh yeah. The church people. You know, considering we were traveling together anyway, I figured we might as well help them out. But how are we the least intimidating ones? He really thinks we can get away with pushing us... He really thinks he can get away with pushing us like this? Still, I do think he made the right call. We may as well resign ourselves to it and knock already. Leon knocks on the door to Jed's house. Damn it, and I was just starting to get a buzz going. I didn't see you around here before. You're with the church. If it's about my kid, I already covered it with the others. Pleased to meet you. We actually just started working with the church here in Messeldam. We heard about Jed from the others. As his father, I'm sure you must be horribly distraught. So you see, we thought that perhaps we might be of some help. Yeah, that's right. We wanna help look for Jed.
Don't bother yourself about it. I'm not sure if he's run away or what,
Well, it's probably cause I gave him a pretty harsh talking to a few days ago. Give him a day or two, and he always comes back.
Huh. This isn't the first time he's run away.
I mean, 3 days is a bit of a first, but otherwise, no. Huh. Why do I have to sit here and answer all these dumb questions anyways? Wish that broad I was dating never dropped him on me in the first place. I mean, all the kid ever does is mouth off. Doesn't clean, doesn't cook. If it weren't for the money I get from housing him, it wouldn't be worth to spit on. It wouldn't be worth spit to me, sorry. He oughta be grateful he even has a roof over his head. This man's every bit as unpleasant as we led to believe. Oh, she's... Uh-oh.
Can't believe.
You got something you wanna say to me, missy?
I said I can't believe what a lousy piece of shit you... My goodness. Where are our manners? The sister here has a very peculiar tick, you see. It presents like verbal abuse on occasion.
Seems like they're hanging on by a thread over there. Maybe it'll still work out.
They did seem pretty unhappy about it all. But choosing them was the right choice. He's less likely to be on guard with someone from the church. I mean, after the visit they had earlier, why wouldn't they send someone else over?
Oh, would you look at that? I think they're wrapping up. I see, so they're not actually blood related. And the only reason he's keeping him around is because of the welfare he gets from the government and the church.
Shitty old bastard. Creeps like that make me sick.
I didn't see any signs of a child in the house anywhere. Given the way his father was acting, it's likely he hasn't been back since he left. On a separate note, I admire your incredible willingness to foist work onto others, man. Truly an admirable quality for a spriggan. Yeah, sorry to throw you guys into the deep end like that. You were a big help. Alright, this next bit is up to our Cyphers and Zeros.
You're talking about the scent of the house you had Zeros pick up, right? We just need him, we just need to have him compare it against any other scents in the city using shard search. Think you can do that, Zeros?
Good boy!
Guess we're all set then.
We'll take over from here. Guess we can let the clergy rest for a bit. Of course, happy to oblige.
Maybe this time we'll actually get to see you do something for once.
Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Do a shard search.
Is he in the dumpster?
This seems to be where the trail ends. The fact that it led us to a trash can doesn't exactly fill me with relief, though. Yeah, talk about a bad omen. But I guess lead's a lead. Now let's see what's inside.
Right, here we go. So that's all it was. Oh, is it his? Ah.
Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid we were gonna find a kid stuffed in there.
You've been watching too many thrillers, Judith.
Although I was also starting to get a bit spooked.
Let's see what's inside. Body pieces. An old mop, a scrub brush, and a large towel. All that, and there's also what looks like an old, worn-out set of kids' clothing in here.
I assume Zeros must have picked up on a scent on the clothes. I'm sure they're Jed's, but why were they thrown away?
The items were gathered together pretty neatly. Doesn't feel like somebody trying to dispose of evidence. Maybe whoever threw this stuff out just wanted to get Jed into a change of clothes.
They are pretty dirty. Probably wanted the kid to clean up a bit. Do you think someone's trying to take care of him?
That seems like a pretty likely possibility. Oh, it's the old lady probably.
The question is who? We should be able to narrow it down based on the contents of the bag.
Yeah, this doesn't really look like your typical family's trash. It probably came from one of the shops around here. In that case, maybe it was. And here's the thing, if I would have not talked to the NPCs, I would not know this. It's the baths. The bathhouse. Whoever works there definitely knows where Jed is. Oh, that makes sense. A bathhouse would totally have all those items. Ah, you're right. Hadn't even thought about it. I take it that means we have our next stop, yes? Yeah, let's go see what they have to say. Free SP!
Oh, nothing like a good hot bath.
Excuse me, ma'am. We would like to ask you a few questions. Hmm? Oh, certainly. What would you like to know? You're not taking care of a child here by any chance, are you? We're looking for a little boy named Jed. May I ask why you're looking for him? We spoke with a few people at the chapel who were worried about him. They haven't seen him for 3 days now. Yeah, and we promised we'd do whatever we could to find him. Is there any way we can convince you to trust us? No, it's alright. It's plain to see you're good folk. However, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you three. You three? Isn't this like... Anyway. Jed just ran off a few minutes ago. Oh. The boy practically bursted out of the door like his tail was on fire. Did something happen? Well, you see... Maybe it's best I start from the beginning. If you don't mind. I've been worried about that boy for a while now. You see, his father is far from being a good man. Some time back, I even saw him push the kids to steal something from the souvenir store. Then, 3 days ago, I noticed him wandering around all by himself at night. Oh, that's great. So the dad is making his child do crime? Great. I called out to him and I noticed that his cheeks were swollen, like he'd been beaten. I figured I would patch him up a bit. So that's how he ended up staying here with you. Must mean you're the one who had him change into a different set of clothes. You knew about all that? Yes, that was me. I was lucky enough to have some clothes around his size that were usually reserved for customers. So I had him change into those, then give him a meal that'd be easy on his stomach. That's very kind of you, ma'am. Sure explains what he's been up to these last 3 days. Which leads us back to him running out of here a minute ago, right? He certainly seems to be feeling better. You see, I was thinking of asking him if he'd like to stay here permanently. You want to become his legal guardian? I'm impressed that you'd be willing to take on that kind of responsibility. Well, my husband passed away, and my only son is living elsewhere with his own family. I hardly know what to do with myself if I don't have someone to look after. And in the end, it just wouldn't sit right with me if I send him back to that awful father of his. You won't find any disagreement here. I was in the middle of asking him what he thought of me taking him in, but that's when he up and ran off. I'm sure he probably just needs some time to think it over. Well, I think you've painted a pretty clear picture. Sounds like Jed probably hasn't gone all too far either. Oh, I'm sure he's nearby. He's probably over by the lighthouse. I'm a bit worried about him catching a cold in this weather though. If you don't mind, would you be willing to go check on him for me? Of course. It'd be no problem. Well, I guess we're finally meeting Jed. Let's go. Oh, there is our boy. It sure got cold out here. Hey, what a long face, kid. Who are you? It's none of your business. Actually, it's very much our business. We were planning to go take a bath over at the bathhouse, but the old lady at the counter was in a bit of a tizzy. We asked her if there was a problem, and she said she was so worried about the little boy who ran out that she couldn't focus on work.
Huh? I didn't realize. So, are you this Jed she was talking about? If something's bothering you, why don't we talk it out? Otherwise, we might never get to take a dip in the baths. That's an interesting approach. He seems very well versed in dealing with kids, too. The thing is, that old lady asked me if I wanted to stay with her. She gave me these new clothes and fed me a ton of food. I didn't know what to think of it at first, but it was way better than anything I've ever had at home. Sounds pretty great to me. Why not give it a try for a while? Give it a try? How do you expect me to do that, huh? If I did, it'd be like I was running away from my dad. This isn't a matter of pride, though. If he's treating you poorly, it's okay to run away, don't you think? That's the coward's way out, and I'm no coward. I've never lost a fight. But this old lady... Sure, she treats me like I'm her kid right now, but it's all just for show. She's gotta be just like my old man. She just wants me for the mirror. Yeah, makes sense. The kid has trust issues after what he went through with his dad. Do you really believe that? Yeah, of course I do. All grown-ups are just liars and phonies. She almost had me fooled too. Glad I came out here to cool my head. You came out here to cool your head and that's your answer? You're an even bigger fool than I thought. He's got you screwed up. He's got you so screwed up that you don't even know how to accept a little human decency. Hey, don't you think she's getting a little bit too harsh? Yeah, she's really laying it into him. Now let her handle this one. Why do you gotta yell at me like that? You're just like my old man. Listen, do you know why I'm so angry? It's because you said something wrong, and I think you know what it was. What do you mean? You know exactly what I mean. That old lady is genuinely worried about you. She wants to help you however she can. She doesn't deserve to have her feelings spat on just because you think she's only in for the mirror or whatever. Why are you saying all this? I know I already did it by saying all that stuff a minute ago. And I know she's actually really nice. It's just, if I want to live with her, I'd have to explain it to my old man. Look, I don't know what your dad'll say if you try to leave. But it sounds to me like you want to take the old lady up on her offer, and you're too scared of your dad to do it. What you're missing is the courage to be honest with yourself. If you want to leave home, maybe tell some adults how you're feeling instead of trying to deal with it all on your own. Us, that old lady, and the people at church are all here to help you. You said you've never lost a fight, right? Well, you don't have to lose this one either. Okay, I'll try. That's the spirit. See? You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I wasn't sure that was gonna turn out as well for a minute there, but it looks like all's well that ends well. Yeah, that's one more case in the bag. That's the delinquent sister for ya. Indeed, she's a lot kinder than she lets on, if a bit of a busybody. Alright, let's head back. I know I got a little steam there, but I'll leave the rest to you, Spriggan. Alright, no harm done. Alright then, let's go get Angela. Let's go get Angela, then we'll head to the chapel to talk everything over. Hey. And so they went back to Angela, then headed back to the chapel. Oh no. Tony and Mina gave Jed a bit of a scolding, but the three were more than happy to be reunited. In the meantime, Van and the others sat down with the head of the church, Vicar Rodion, to discuss Jed's future. And that's why I decided to take the boy in. If possible, I'd like to become his guardian so that he can continue to live with me. I'm sure this would have gone much smoother if I'd consulted with the church first. I'm very sorry for all the trouble.
There's no need for an apology. Some of the blame lies with us for not doing more from the beginning. Besides, it should be relatively simple to register him with your name and household. Considering it also sounds like Jed's wish, I'd say we can go ahead and start moving things in that direction. The real problem is what to do about his own man.
Yeah, that's going to be the most critical part. You make it sound like you've already got a plan in mind. You're gonna share with the class?
Yes, if that's true, we'd certainly like to hear it. The way I see it, we've got two options. The first option would be to hand him over to the police. And the second option, we don't turn him in at all.
Wouldn't handing him over to the police be the obvious choice? I think so too. We already have testimony from Angel and the boy himself that he was being abused. We even have those recorded statements from when we spoke to the father earlier. He should be held accustomable for what he's done.
Even if he is brought in, his case won't be tried as a serious crime. If Jed was harmed to the point of nearly being killed, that would be a different story. But because he's mostly been able to attend school regularly, there's a likelihood that his father could get off with a light sentence.
If that's the case, then I can understand why we wouldn't want to get the police involved. But you don't plan to let the father get off scot-free either, right?
Right, I'm going to have him sign a contract. It'll guarantee that he not only leaves Messeldom, but that he never makes contact with Jed again. Well, it certainly won't be a loss for the community. And if we threaten to expose his other crimes to the police upon a breach of contract, he should have no issue agreeing to our terms.
That's a pretty good idea. But it also means that Jerk won't have to face judgment. He can just start a new life somewhere else, like it's no big deal. Even thinking about it pisses me off.
I think it's most important we make sure he adheres to the contract, and to be frank, I'm not totally convinced we'll be able to get him to sign. I suppose we'll just have to rely on the Spriggan's experience once more. I imagine there is no clear solution to this issue. You're all much more closely aware of Jed's concerns than we are, so I'd like to take your perspective into account on the matter.
I guess it's up to you, Van.
Well, if you want my opinion, maybe we should turn him over to the police so he'll actually have to pay for his crimes. Or do we let him off with signing a contract? Yeah, the police thing will not do much. Get him to sign a contract at least will get him out of everybody's hair. And I'm guessing signing a contract will give me chaos points. I don't know, both options are not bad, but I think I'm gonna go with the sign a contract thing. I don't think the police thing will do much. And he's gonna stick around, be probably out of prison in... Even if he goes to prison, be out of prison in like a couple of weeks maybe at best. Yeah, get him out. I think we should have him sign a contract. Choosing what's best for the kid's future has to take priority over meeting our punishment over meeting out punishment to his old man. And from that perspective, if he ever tries to get revenge, we'll have our excuse to hand him over to the police. I see where you're coming from. You make a very convincing argument. Very well, the church will move forward, as you suggested. Soon after, Van and the others arrived at Jed's father's house, with the contract already in hand. Van's face. It stated, the undersigned agrees to leave Messeldom immediately and to never seek contact with Jed or bring him any harm for the rest of his life. Any breach of this contract will result in the undersigned's past crimes being brought to light and reported to the appropriate authorities. The bit about his past crimes was a bluff on Van's part, but Jed's father, sensing truth in Van's claims, finally relented and agreed to sign the contract.
That's all, folks.
Nice.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Oh. Okay, more points into Gray. Kinda honestly thought that decision would lead to something else. Also, what the hell is over in the inn? Hold on. Oh, is it the... Oh yeah, it is. She sleeps with a hat on. Let's stay up just a little longer. We still got cards to play and candy to eat. Alright. I was just curious who the hell was in here that I missed. Oh hey, he has an update here as well. So, does it mean you're gonna be living with the lady from the bathhouse now? Pretty much, yeah. I see. That's a relief. But you'd better not cause any problems for Miss Angela, okay? That means no horsing around and breaking vases like you always do. Huh? You're not the boss of me. No more than nagging shrews like you always end up alone. Whoa. Who are you calling a shrew? Calm down, you two. And just like that, the fights are on. Good to see the kid hasn't lost his moxie though. Oh. I owe you guys big time for setting me straight. But that doesn't mean I have to just lie down and take it when these guys get on my case. What I'm saying is, I've got this handled, so shut up and stay out of it, okay? I hear ya, just make sure you do it right. Alright, the kid is fine. Huh, didn't realize there was a shoot here today. They weren't around when we came through earlier. Gotti's probably been moving the production here, there, and everywhere, filming things and script never called for. I swear this happens every time he gets worked up. Makes me worry how the cast and crew are coping. Well, we've come all this way. Might as well go and say hello. Hey, you three. What new scene are you working on now? Oh, look who it is. Judith! I'm glad you asked. Actually, this little snow flurry popped up and at just the right time. Picture this. Antonio, the young, handsome businessman who came to Michelle's rescue, is revealed to have been the mob boss all along. And Michelle is about to fall right into his clutches. A twist like that against a backdrop like this. Phenomenal! Plus, now that you're here. Huh? I see where you're going with this, Salvatore. Putting both female leads in the scene at once will land it a lot more impact. I tell you, this woman really gets me.
What did I just walk into?
Work. You walked into work. Oh god.
I don't understand. Why are you here, Antonio? Where's Ron?
About that. Neither he nor Golden Blood will be joining us, I'm afraid. Now, be a dear and hand over that key. It's our only hope of foiling their scheme.
No. Ron swore he would come. He said not to give this to anyone but him. He knew the Syndicate would try and take it away. Antonio. You're with them, aren't you?
Oh, come now, Michelle. Don't misunderstand me. I'm a businessman. In our line of work, Mira makes the world go round.
Oh boy. It's getting tense.
Now then, with all those unwanted nuisances out of the way, our plan can finally come to fruition. You fools played right into my...
Hey, Tony.
Nice.
Thought I told you not to let your guard down around the ladies.
Good lord.
Can't be. How are you still alive? Get her!
Don't stop until she's dead!
Now! Right! Take this!
Yeah!
Damn!
Damn you! You'll never stop my plans!
Sorry to break it to you. The Golden Blood never says never.
We'll stop you no matter what. And Ron will be right there with us!
God! We got the shot, everybody!
Damn. I swear, Judith is literally just ass in every scene. And I mean it in a good way. Holy shit. Every single scene where she drops in. Perfect shot. Seeing a movie play out from behind the scenes is more fun than I thought. You could barely even tell the whole thing was off the cuff. My, what an experience. To think we'd have front row seats to a performance by two of the most ravishing actresses of our time. Maybe dial it back a bit, fanboy? You and me are birds of a feather, Leon. Too bad you didn't come by sooner, or I could have given you the full backstage experience. By the by, I understand that Van filled in for one of your cast members. Perhaps I could do the same next time you're in need. Hey, now there's an idea. With a pretty face like that, I could even line you up for a screen debut if you're up for it. Quit egging him on, damn it. Leo literally just wants to compete with Van. He's so eager to compete with Van, I love it. That's the actor who didn't show up yesterday. Yep, that's the asshole. Quite a role they subbed you in for, man. Yeah, it's pretty typical for a gaudy production. You can tell he's big on irredeemable villains. I actually wonder if they're gonna mention the quest. But it's got a different vibe this time around that he and Lamb are co-directing. Hey! What is this, a live studio audience? Quit lazing around! The scene's wrapped up, so let's get back on track already. Right, wouldn't wanna overstay our welcome. Oops, guess we got a little derailed. Sorry to get in your way, everyone. We'll be taking our leave now. Not at all. You're welcome to visit anytime. Our next set of shots is over in the back streets. We'll head that way once everything is packed up. That'll Jesus. That'll place them right near the underground club. Mm-hmm. And you've got rehearsals this evening, young lady, so I'd better not see you sauntering late. I know. You don't need to treat me like a newbie. I've heard talk of a construction job in that area several years back. Supposedly special attention was paid to the plumbing. Noted. Thanks, Grammy. Damn, your grandma's got some real street smarts. Oh, right. She reminds me a bit of Master Barkhorn, somehow. Well, I mustn't let her kindness go to waste. Shall we be off? Yeah. Come on, guys. Oh, what's this?
What are Judith, Van, and Catra doing with those two, of all people?
Oh! You know the Dominions?
I just hope it doesn't drag on too long.
Uh-huh.
I've no doubt this will be a fascinating movie. Seems to be quite the collaborative endeavor.
We'll see. A lot of so-called ambitious collabs don't end up working out that well. But if they pull it off, it'll prove just how skilled the directors and actresses here are.
Look forward to the final product, because I guarantee it'll blow you away.
Okay, hi. What are you all doing here? Just so we're clear, client confidentiality is still in effect, right? I can't have anyone at the shoot getting wind of what happened last night. You can rest easy on that front. We take our terms of agreement seriously. Unbelievable. The only thing he's sorry for is the fact that he got exposed. Well, how things go from here isn't really our concern. It'll all come down to his own honest effort and maybe a pinch of luck.
Sure. Thank you once again for your help last night, everyone. This shoot can't afford any no-shows, so Ethan will be participating as planned. That's his responsibility as an industry professional. There's no way to undo what's already been done, after all. You said it. Worst case scenario, I could have gotten stabbed, so thanks for making sure that didn't happen. You know, had a good day, I guess. Alright, Judith, it's time for you to show me that last night's success weren't a fluke on your part. And don't you dare be late for evening rehearsals. You, the fixers, and those two in the robes need to go at this with a deft touch. I get it already, Grammy. Just sit back and watch. I'll bring this curtain down my own way. You'll see. Huh. You aren't wanting for confidence, at least. But you have a nasty habit of dropping the ball at the 11th hour, so don't go letting your mind wander. Huh, this old lady must be the one Burgard was talking about. I dare say you're right. We've heard much about her being a giant among men, and from the looks of it, those claims are well substantiated. Oh boy, even acknowledged by Dominions. How you make the best of this situation, and intel I've scrounged up, is up to you, Judith. Show me how you're going to bring this curtain down. Thanks for joining our impromptu shoot just now, Judith. That scene came out great thanks to you. I just hope it wasn't too much of an inconvenience. Don't worry, Nina. I'm already used to this kind of thing. Besides, if you got a good take out of it, then I made the right call as an actress. I'm glad you feel that way. You, Van, and the others have more work to take care of, right? Best of luck, everyone. That's kind of you to say. We'll swing by again once things are wrapped up on our end. Let us make haste then. We wouldn't want to squander the well wishes of an A-list celebrity. This guy is a movie buff and a fanboy. I'll see you on our next shoot after you finish, Judith. Let's make it a good one.
That take just now was incredible stuff. Nicely done, Judith.
A little sympathy for those you drag along on those unplanned shoots would be nice. Then again, your random strokes of mad genius never failed you before.
When inspiration strikes, you need to strike back right then and there. That's how blockbusters get made. Letting that crucial moment slip by, while you hem and haw over schedules, would be putting the cart before the horse.
I see, so it was through this intuition that so many of your more exhilarating scenes were created. Oh, for the love of... Quit acting like every little thing he does is revolutionary.
Gotta say, this peek into your process has me even more excited to see how it comes together. You won't be disappointed. We're gonna keep up the pace and make this picture the hottest new thing since the sun started shining. Right then, time to roll up the sleeves and get back to the grind. Don't forget, this movie is a collaborative effort between me and Director Lamb. I can't have any of our scenes falling flat next to his. We need to bring the fire from start to finish.
Oh boy. This is gonna be one hell of a movie. Alright, let's, for the last thing today, check out the rest of this. I wanna see floor 2. Or rather, phase 2? Floating aisles. Wait, exit? Withdraw from investigating this floor? I didn't even start. Begin investigating the area? Yes.
Beginning exploration.
Okay. It gave me you guys for the start, but I kind of want to change it to our 2 Dominions right now. Wait, that's not a Dominion. Oh, wait! Oh, they're not available in here? Huh, that's weird. Really? Huh. I was actually hoping because they're helping out outside, they're gonna also join in here, but I guess, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Huh. It's kind of a bit of a shame. I wanted to see their abilities and everything. Huh, weird. Maybe they're gonna join in later then? Well, anyway, let's see. Slay the medium-sized monsters. Okay, well, let's do this.
I detect treasure.
Treasure chest. Agnès' skill stone. Nice. Oh, there we go. Slay 3 medium-sized monsters. Well, that's a pick. Antiseptics warmer. Give me the antiseptics ×3. Sure. And also, chest.
It's the wrong guy to fight.
Nice going,
EP charge 1. Nice. Okay, there is more shit in here, so let's pick it up. Okay. What do we got? Nadia's skill stone. Okay.
I will always strive to better myself.
Oh, hey. Swin's mark has been upgraded to instantaneous mark.
No enemies found.
Wait. Slashing attack that marks foes with a brand. Okay. Sounds the same to me, but okay.
Looks like a chest.
Ooh. Oh. Right, hold the thing. Van skill stone. Alright, next floor. Okay, choice between a earth quartz as a reward or equipment. I am definitely going for equipment. Van skill stone again. Nice. Hey, there we go. Slay 6 small monsters. Okay, what's the equipment? Marble ring, fancy ring. EP20 prevents fear, 75%. Angel ring, evasion 3% prevents death blow. I'll take that one.
That's how it goes.
Hey, Porcian Fang has been upgraded to Porcian Fang Alpha.
What'd you expect?
Nadia's skill stone, okay.
Treasure.
Another chest. Agnès' skill stone. Okay. Okay. Van skill stone. Alright. Next floor, let's see. Choice between another earth quartz or a water one. Let's go with earth.
Let's keep pressing on.
Destroy 7 breakable objects, really?
On my blade, I'll never lose.
Okay. Exit is open. And the choice is between defense 1, EP 1 or Earth Sepith? Give me EP 1. Alright, Agnès' skill stone.
Looks like a chest.
Van skill stone.
Nice job, Agnès.
Another skill stone for Van. Nice. Gonna be able to boost a lot of his skills. Elaine's skill stone. Okay, finally a different one. Okay, and boss floor. Let's see. Okay, take the Grenouille's. Okay, yeah, it's available.
We must subdue it.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Oh, we will, but we need to get stuff going first.
Initiating drive.
Alright. You...
They're all yours, Renee.
I'm here to stop you. Exceed ray.
This skill is so ridiculous. Yeah, one of them missed. Figured.
Give them your all.
Got you.
We'll win.
Engaging skill. Here I go.
Chance.
There we go.
There we go. Holy shit. These two bosses were so fast. That's a lot of XP.
I'll get stronger.
Holy, these two bosses were so fast.
Looks good to me.
Nice. Obtain 5 SP and 50 Marduk points as a reward for clearing the floor for the first time. Nice. Okay, so we do get more Marduk points for this. Okay, very quickly. Let's see what we got out of the cubes.
Okay, it's time for some fun.
Hell yeah. Okay, no orbs in here.
Let me show you what I'm made of.
Holy, I have a lot of I have a lot of tokens. Okay.
Pretty darn good.
Woo, baby. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Thank you. Also high speed mode. You can do this in high speed mode. That's insane.
Support.
Okay, let's see. Not necessary.
Let me know if you okay.
Really? These are the... Alright, sure. Elaine's towel and Nadia's towel, sure. I got 2 of the best items for cosmetics immediately. Katra's green hair. Marginal Crisis. Okay. And Infinity Rage. Okay. Oh, Marginal Crisis is from Daybreak 1. Ah. Ah. Alright, alright. Oh my god. Okay. That was a lot of things. Oh boy. Sure. Wait, hold on. Where do I check that? Right, equipment. Sure, let's see it. Costume. Okay, well, all of the... Actually, I've never... Okay. 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 Sure. Okay, that's cute. What? Sure. 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 Katra's green hair. Yep. He looks like another Gralsritter. Literally that hair color. Alright, but this is where I think we're gonna end here for today. I'm not sure how much of the Behengarten stuff we're gonna leave in outside of the ending and a bit of the boss battle, but we'll see about that in post. But yeah, anyway, stuff has moved on. We are now looking for getting back into, well, back into more snooping and a secret little place below the club. But I am actually surprised that I couldn't use these two in Behengarten. I thought this was the update that was hinted at. Considering they showed up, I was like, okay, these two are definitely gonna be in Behengarten, playable in there, but apparently no. Maybe I missed something? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more, and as always, if you like this one, please consider leaving a like, that will help me out a lot. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and of course, if you want to support me more directly, memberships are open. Thank you very much to the members already there and supporting, means a lot, and yeah, we'll continue this next time. I am looking forward to see where this is gonna head next. I'm gonna presume there's gonna be one more part for Messeldam, at least in the Let's Play, and then we're gonna swap back to Swin and check what's happening in Edith. But yeah, anyway, hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.